Barron Trump is hot property at the moment. Donald Trump's son is riding the success of his father's landslide victory and getting a lot of attention and opportunities on the way. The latest was this week when previously unseen footage emerged from what appears to be election night, where Barron and Donald Trump were filmed chatting to UFC boss Dana White. Barron's voice is extraordinarily heard for the first time since he was a toddler, shocking the world, and then Donald Trump asked Dana White to make his son into a fighter.
Yes, hello, how are you?
I'm in the business.
It's very nice to see you. Very nice.
I gave him a shout out last night. The place went crazy. Very well. He didn't
Hello, how are you? It's very nice. Good to see you.
You too, buddy.
Oh, you've never met him?
No.
Could we make him into a fighter?
The internet erupted after the exchange, with this commentator saying, "Wow, first time ever hearing Barron Trump speak. Very well spoken and respectful." This person agreed, saying, "Breaking. President Trump asked Dana White if he can make Barron Trump into a fighter in newly released clip. My bro might make it to the UFC." Prior to this footage, the last time the world heard Barron Trump's voice was when he was a toddler. Donald Trump shares a very close bond with his son, often speaking adoringly about him.
All this crap.
What about Barron? People started to focus on Barron recently.
He's amazing, actually, in a certain way. You know, he's tall, good-looking guy. He's a very good student, and he's applied to colleges and gets into everywhere he goes. You know, he's very sought after from the standpoint. He's a very smart guy. He's a very tall guy, but he's a great kid. He's cool. He's pretty cool, I tell you.
Donald Trump has also said several times that Barron played a key role in advising the podcast strategy that proved to be a wildly popular election-winning strategy, which was confirmed by Lara Trump.
Barron, the amount of articles talking about Barron is the reason why Trump got elected because of all the podcasts.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Podcasts. The young podcast.
And all the podcasts and all
I
these
agree
roles.
with that, by the way. That made a difference. You guys here made a difference.
I love it.
What-
Makes a difference.
Donald Trump echoed this sentiment during his Joe Rogan appearance.
Yeah.
And even the Democrats can't ignore Barron's genius. Mega donor John Morgan says Barron Trump is a lot smarter than everyone in the Harris campaign.
Should have done, instead of avoiding Joe Rogan and podcasts, it turns out that Barron Trump, who looks like a runway model, was telling his father, you need to go on podcasts, you need to go on Joe Rogan. You know, he was 3 hours late to a rally because he was doing Joe Rogan because that was so important. So Barron Trump is a lot smarter than everybody in the Harris